V to the E to the N to the I to the L to the I to the C to the I to the O to the U to the S. Venilicious. Hey, Venilicious. No, Venilicious.
Hello. Welcome back to my channel, Venilicious Tea. Well, I have been away for a while and I am back and I have some meal ideas that I want to share with you. Well, today we're going to start off with some mushrooms. I got some portobello mushrooms and I will be sharing an idea with these. In my opinion, I think mushroom is boring. So I'm going to try to lively it up a little bit, add my twist to it, and have it with some other stuff and see what comes of it, because I'm trying to substitute a lot of things and try to add some more things in my diet. And I have decided to add mushrooms because it's high in, there's lots of nutrients in mushroom. So I'm gonna try to incorporate that in my diet. So today I'm gonna try to cook it up and see what I come up with. So stay tuned while I show you all the ingredients that I will be using today. So don't go away, stay tuned. So I went ahead and I chopped me some green onions, some garlic. I have some pepper here. That's the good old Jamaican pepper. I freeze them to keep them fresh. So we have some pepper. I did some onions and I chopped some mushrooms, but I'm gonna show you how I got those. So I left one here for you guys. So, and I'm just gonna do some salmon on the side to bring up my protein level. And I already opened my coconut, so I have some coconut milk that I already opened, so that I'm gonna use to spice up my mushroom as well. So all right, here we go. We just slice it like in whatever sizes do you need. So here I'm just cutting it. I need these big ones. See, they just break into pieces. So basically that's just what I want. So now we're gonna go over to the stove where we're gonna start the cooking process. Okay, so today we will be using our avocado spray for the oil in our thing today. So I'm just gonna give it a little shake and then I'm just gonna spray it in. Give it just to wet the bottom of our pan. We're gonna let that heat up for a minute or two. I'm also gonna start on my salmon as well because I think I can multitask. So we're just gonna get that started too, because it's gonna be the salmon. I'm gonna put the salmon on the side for extra protein. For the salmon, I think I might use some of the spray as well, because we don't need lots of spray for those, or lots of oil. Just something just to wet the bottom of the pan. And we're just gonna let that heat up. Alright, I think our pot is hot, so I'm just gonna go ahead and add some of my spices for those to saute. I'm gonna turn my flame down so nothing burns today. I'm just adding all this stuff in. While over here I'm still doing my salmon on the side. I'm adding my scotch bonnet pepper in. And I'm just letting everything just sweat a little bit first before I add my mushroom in. So now I'm gonna add my mushroom. This was like 3 portobello mushrooms. You guys saw the size that I showed you. And I'm gonna let this soak up some of the the flavor from all that as well. I'm gonna season this lightly, not a lot of seasoning. So I'm just gonna add some parsley. A little bit of Italiano to my thing. As I said, I'm just doing this lightly, not a lot of seasoning. And some of my Mrs. Dash, can't forget that. For me, I think mushroom needs flavor to it, because by itself, I think it can be a little bit blah. Mushroom is not one of my favorite things. So I have to add my twist to it for me to get it the way how I want it. And I think you have to do a lot to mushroom to make it like look presentable, because it can be ugly because it has this dark brown look to it. Alright, as you can see, it's all dried, so this is where my coconut milk comes in. So I'm gonna add some coconut milk. I told you, as I said, I've already opened my coconut milk, so I'm just gonna add a little bit of coconut milk, and that's gonna give me my sauce and everything to it. And I'm just gonna let that sit in my sauce for a minute or two. See, as I said, mushroom has this little brownish look, so it is not as presentable, I think. That's my opinion. I'm gonna cover this and let it sit for a minute or two in the sauce. And look at that, just simmering for like five minutes or so. I think my mushroom is done. So these are portobello mushrooms. So look at that, let's taste it and see. And that is okay for me. So as I said before, this is, as I said, the color for me is ugly. So I'm gonna add some more stuff to it to make it a little bit more presentable. So I might add some carrots. That will bring up the flavor a little bit for me, plus my salmon. So I'm gonna present this to you guys with some stuff that I would do on the side. So I'm gonna present this to you and you tell me what you think, if you like it or not. But stay tuned and see what I did to this to make it a little bit more presentable. Okay, so this is the hardest part, I think. I want you guys to plate this with me. We have our mushrooms and everything else, so I want to see the best version how I can plate this. So because I think the mushroom, that's what I was trying to incorporate. So let's see the best way how I can plate this. Something, I'm gonna put that in the middle of my plate. People, remember, mushroom is not a pretty thing, as I said. You see, like all the colors are all gone already, and these are portobello mushrooms. I have some pasta, some spelt pasta. I was gonna do that alone, but as you see, the color is like off because it's brown and that's no good. So what I'm gonna do, I made some salmon on the side. And as you see, my salmon, it came out a little brown as well. So you see that, no color, like nothing to brighten up this dish. So I'm just gonna put my salmon right there. I have a little bit of sauce. Let's add it to the salmon to see if we can add a little color. As you can see, it's still dull. I went ahead and I cooked some carrots. Carrots has a little bit of brighter color to it, so I'll add some carrots. Let's put this a little bit closer in the bowl, and I'm gonna add some carrots to it to see what it will do to my plate. And as you can see a little color. a little color to my dish, which is good. And so that's, I hope it still looks like I'm having the mushroom as the brighter version, as the main part of my dish. And I'm gonna add a little bit of spring, a little bit of, I don't think the green did anything much, but okay, there, that's the best I can come up with. If you think I could do something else to make this a little brighter, drop it in the comments below. But this is my creamy mushroom, and as I said, trying to incorporate other stuff in my diet. So like, instead of like the whole, like a lot of meat and stuff, I'm trying to add like other stuff, other alternatives to my menu. So the mushroom has protein, the salmon has some protein to it, the pasta, that will give me a little bit of carbs, also the carrots as well. So I'm gonna bring it a little closer so that you guys can see. Hold on. So look, that's what it is up close and personal. So there's my portobello mushroom in the middle, and the carrots. I think the carrots did something different to it. So that's my finished product. So I know that was a very crappy video for my comeback video after a whole year, but don't kill me because this coming back is harder than I thought. I couldn't get the camera at the right angle and all that, so it's been out of me for a whole year. So please don't kill me, people, don't come for me. So thank you so much for watching. And if this is a very easy idea, like if you prep overnight and stuff, this can be a very easy, because I was in and out of the kitchen because I was prepping from yesterday, because I know I had this to do and I just had to come back with some videos. So that was my idea, and putting these things together. I don't know if they work, but people, I'm not a professional. Like I'm just a home cook. I cook and I experiment with food. So if this is something that you want to try, you can go ahead and try it. It's just something different. I don't know how you like your mushrooms. Mushrooms is not my favorite, so this is just something that you could try or not. But coconut milk, it enhances everything that you can think of, and it's something that you can add to anything. So if you try it, let me know. If not, that's okay. So like, subscribe, and drop a comment if you like. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, this is Venilicious Tea saying thank you.